We are back. We have trenched through all 5 rounds of Swiss, the top 8, and now the top 4. We are here in finals. I'm Mr. Gardenhose, as I have been for the last 3 rounds. I'm here with Decrepit. Jack, how are you doing today?
I am hyped. We have got some amazing games that have been happening today. Some amazing Pokemon you don't even get to see. Like, we've seen Pokemon that shouldn't be here. Malamar, Skeledirge, they're all here. Everyone's here.
There's even been a Meowscarada in the tour and stuff like Tyranitar. This tour has been insane. I do have to note that the other top 4 game has been played off stream and is done. We have an insane finals for you coming up. The Skeledirge has made finals, as we saw earlier in our top 4 game, and facing down Semih, the RNG Messiah, is sorry, I'm bad with names at the moment. Doominik. Yeah, Doominik.
Yeah.
Here we are. Here is our players. We have Doominik with a top 128 at Prague and Utrecht this year, a top 256 from Dortmund Utrecht last year, and being friends with Shimon. Whereas Semih, the RNG Messiah, top 16 Alphanese Tour 64, top 256 at Prague this year, and a top 122 at Gdansk in 2024.
Let's look at our teams, and starting off with Doominik's team, we have the Delphox Blastoise. We have seen this quite a bit in MB recently, and it's shining here, getting its way into the finals. Water Style Shell Smash combination is going strong.
Yeah, we used to see this team a lot where back in NA when it was Delphox and Floette, if I recall rightly. Very much a protect the leader sort of thing, where your pivot pieces are the Incineroar, the Mousehold, the Sinistcha, the Sneasler. You're trying to use those 4 pieces to set up your Delphox and your Blastoise in this scenario. But it's definitely going well for him to get to finals, that's for sure. And taking down some tough competition.
Let's look at Semih's team. We're seeing the Big Dirge. The Big Dirge is back once again. I was casting it earlier, I think it was round 4, I can't remember. But still, really strong Pokemon apparently, because it's getting all the way to the finals. And that Ice Fang Aerodactyl, not something you normally see on these Aerodactyls. Normally opting for that Protect.
Yeah, no, like, this team is insane. We had the luxury of seeing it for our top 4 game against the Malamar on Apollo's team, and the Aerodactyl Sneasler lead was just absurd, with the Dirge in the back being that key fat Pokemon that just cannot be destroyed, which we've seen fat Pokemon just undefeatable in the past in the regionals, Limitless, and potentially even here in the past. But Skeledirge has proven its worth on this team. That Life Orb Basculegion is a mon that I'm scared of myself.
Yeah, Life Orb Basculegion is a big threat. Like, we have seen it pick up thanks to MB introducing that Life Orb to us, giving us a bit more power output, because we've had to rely on Choice Scarf to sort of go on the speed front and then just fully opt for that power, but here we can just go for that Life Orb and get the power that way alongside that adaptability. So stuff from that Basculegion are gonna hurt.
Yeah, we already saw it in the just gone in top 4 against Apollo, where the Basculegion almost one-shot an Incineroar in the sun because of the Wave Crash Life Orb adaptability boost. But we are going to start our Game 1 of Finals. Doominik on your left, Semih on your right. We're going to see the Aerodactyl Sneasler lead from Semih with the Blastoise Sneasler from Doominik. Oh, sorry.
Very oppressively, it's the Sneaslers facing each other down. If I recall correctly, both did have that Quick Guard. So Fake Out might not be the safe option here. Maybe you want to go for an offensive attack on both sides here.
Yeah, but then you threaten... It's very much a 50-50 scenario, because you could Fake Out, you could deal with the Speed Type scenarios on the Fake Outs, but there is the Mega Aerodactyl now that I believe has... No, it does not have Quick Guard on Semih's side, I don't believe. But we are going to see the Mega Blastoise coming in. This
Yeah, Big Stoice is in the house. What are we gonna see? We're seeing the fake out into the Blastoise. And the poison touch.
That is crucial right there. Now that Blastoise has been poisoned, that ship is slowly gonna drag down. And
the second poison touch on the Aerodactyl too.
Oh my god, this is just...
That is crucial for both players there.
I'm sorry, that is like... What are the odds? Apparently pretty high in this case, but we're going to see that Sneasler switch out into Incineroar. A crucial mon from what we've seen throughout the tournament, and just generally in VGC as a whole. Doominik going into the Incin slot. Not going to be doing too much, but bringing it down to about 70%. Bringing it to that.
And the close combat is into that Blastoise, which is going to do a massive amount of damage. Like if the poison wasn't already stopping Water Spout enough, coming out. The close combat too, and it doesn't even pick up the Aerodactyl. That's all that damage into that Blastoise.
That's the issue with a move like Water Spout. The lower your HP is, the less damage it does. It's the exact same math calculation for Eruption on a Torkoal. And at 30%, the base power is pitiful. Like, we're talking, I would even say in like the lower than 50 range for base power. So a very weak move at that point. And then obviously we've got the poison chip as well. Things are looking dire here for Doominik. We are going to see the Blastoise switch into Sinistcha. We have now seen all 4 mons for Doominik. Quick Guard coming out.
Stopping that fake out from the Incineroar. What does it give? It isn't. It's going to be a Rock Slide miss.
Miss on the Sinistcha, but the Rock Slide will connect with Incin. This could be impactful. It's Flare Blitz.
Into the Sneasler. And it picks up the KO. The Sneasler is gone.
That's a huge mon to nab from Doominik. Thank you, Great Western Railway, for interrupting the stream. Sorry, I've just had a train go past. And the Aerodactyl going to be on its last legs.
Yes, Aerodactyl not really going to be a threat this next turn. You can just double in what comes out here. It's going to be that Basket Legion.
This is... Oh, I do not like this position at all for Doominik. Like, sure, you've got the if you protect Sinistcha, you've got the knockout on Aerodactyl due to the poison from earlier. But if you do that, the base power of Last Respects might be enough to get the Sinistcha. But one thing I have missed is this Sinistcha is rocking the Cassip Berry. So even if that situation is played out, there is a chance it lives the 150 base power after Aerodactyl goes down. Last Respects.
Yeah, 150 after Aerodactyl goes down. And we're seeing Incin leave. We're seeing the Sneasler come back in, protect from the Sinistcha actually, just trying to stay safe. Let the Aerodactyl deal with itself.
Awkward shit! Doing so much damage! And we're going to see the Dual Wing Beat aim to go into that Sinistcha, but it protects, so it is not going to be doing anything. And this Aerodactyl is going down. Ladies and gents, this is a 2v4.
Yeah, we saw Doominik in a really bad position, but managing to get back into quite a dominant situation here.
Oh, this is the King Gambit being the last is not one that you'd like to see if you are Doominik, as that puts a stop to your Incin from coming out because of that Defiant ability.
Now that King Gambit needs to go now.
Unfortunately, Cassip Berry helps with the Basket Legion, but it doesn't do anything to stop this King Gambit. We are just going to see the Protect on King Gambit, a safe play from Semih. Rage Powder coming out from the Sinistcha. I do not mind this whatsoever. CC, Close Combat, sorry, going into King Gambit, but it is protected, so nothing's going to happen. The Last Respect's coming off. Cassip Berry being used. How much is it going to do? It's a knockout!
It's a one-hit KO. Was that crit? Doesn't seem like it. No, it was just a raw KO.
Oh no, this That is the absolute power of this adaptability Life Orb Basculegion. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, that I was not prepared for that KO. I thought Sinister could have lived that, but no, it is gone.
That is... Wow!
Honestly, this is a really bad position for Doominik right now. Like, you kind of have to bring in Cineroar because you need to save that Blastoise to try and deal with Basculegion later on.
The fact that there's no damage in that Basculegion outside of Life Orb Recoil is the thing that's really messing with everything here. That is Blastoise coming out. What? Okay, Blastoise is out. I may not understand this play as much because now you just lose both your mons to either Sucker Punch, Aqua Jet, or just yeah, Aqua Jet Sucker Punch just finishes off these two. I don't fully understand it. This Blastoise has Dark Pulse as its last, so it doesn't have any way of dealing with this King Gambit.
There is only one real way that I see Doominik going about this here, and it's the Quick Guard from Sneasler, which we are going to actually see. And it could be the Dark Pulse into the Basculegion, maybe? It was the Aqua Jet.
Show me Sucker Punch. It is the Sucker Punch!
And it's Sucker as well. That one was going into Sneasler, but the Dark Pulse going into Basculegion, picking up that crucial KO.
I honestly think Doominik might have saved his entire 20-year-old life in that one turn alone. Or his entire game. Sorry, I forgot this is game 1. Saved his entire game 1 just on one turn alone. This Sinister, the Sneasler, in fact, does not have Protect, so there is there's a lot you've got to think of if you're Doominik right now, because Gambit can just knock out this Sneasler with Sucker Punch anyways before it can launch a move, and if that happens, the Blastoise is going to go down this turn. That is a huge... Okay, Protect from King Gambit is huge. The Blastoise should faint to the poison and then instantly gets him for completely free. And then you've got to risk the double Protect to not lose on the spot. This is going to be close.
This might have been a case where you want to just risk the Sucker Punch into the Sneasler and hope to get rid of it so you can deal with the Incineroar with your King Gambit.
Because, yeah, now that Defiance activated, this King Gambit has a +1 attack, but there's not much this King Gambit can do to Incineroar. It is the Sword Stance double Dark moves in the Kowtow and Sucker Punch, and a Protect, as we've seen. So we're going to see the Fake Out, and it should just be close combat to end the game.
Now seeing an unfortunate loss here on Semi's side.
Butch and here. Doominik has taken game 1 of this finals. What a game!
That was some insane plays from both sides. Just like the Quick Guard, stopping the Aqua Jet and the Sucker Punch, which would have ended the game on the spot and completely caused a flip on the results here. But we got the Quick Guard, we got the Dark Pulse, taking the Basculegion.
This is why they're in the finals and we're sat here commentating the game.
Yeah, we're over here just watching, and they're the ones playing the games. They know how to play.
Sorry, I do apologize. That was mean, but like, there is a reason why these two players have made it to the final spot, and it's for plays like that where you instantly know what your opponent's going for, and you're like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna take advantage of what I know, and I'm gonna flip it on its head, and that is exactly what we saw from Doominik in that game 1, and I think we are ready to potentially roll into game 2 now.
Obviously, one result is going to be missing from, well, a result is missing from both these trainers. One of them is taking finalists, and one of them is going to be taking the champion.
Yeah. And, yeah, exactly. There was no Skeledirge from Semih, so maybe that's an angle we want to push for, but if the Blastoise is still coming, there's not a real reason to go for it. So I can understand the honestly, no, Skeledirge doesn't really do much here. But we are going to see Semih change up his lead from the Aerodactyl to King Gambit in its King Gambit Sneasler versus Sneasler Blastoise. Again, as we know, both Sneaslers have Quick Guard, sorry. So there is a world where Quick Guard is activated from one of these two mons. And the Blastoise is in a really good position here.
Water Spout, with the assistance of Quick Guard, will do a lot of damage from a Mega Launcher Mega Blastoise.
Even though Water Spout isn't boosted by Mega Launcher, I don't believe, it's still a... I believe Mega Blastoise has a base like 150 special attack? It's got an insane base stat in the special attack department. I could be slightly wrong on my numbers there, I don't think I'm that far off. But we are going to see the Mega from Blastoise. Mega Launcher is going to be active if Dark Pulse is chosen at any point during this game number 2. And we are going to see Fake Out from the Sneasler going into Sneasler. That
actually works out in Dominic's favour, I believe, with the Water Spout coming out.
And we are seeing both things go down low. We are just going to see Swords Dance from the King Gambit. Okay. Saucy. I like it. This King Gambit has been brought down quite low where I don't think the Sword Stance is going to matter as much unless you go for that Sucker Punch. Because
even if you do that Quick Guard will just completely stop it. Like, a Quick Guard Water Spout here is just kind of free. Nothing can stop it without switching in, and nothing's taking like a small amount of damage from it.
Because I honestly think even if the Sneasler goes for CC or even Dire Claw into the Blastoise, it still will, like, both mons will still be in range of about a 70 to 60% HP Water Spout. But we are just going to see the Protect off Blastoise. That is a safe play, especially if you're expecting a Sucker Punch here. We're going to see the Protect off a King Gambit as well. I saw Doominik move his head. I think he didn't call it. And we are just going to see the CC, the Close Combat going into the King Gambit, and the Close Combat going into Blastoise. A bit of a nothing burger turn, but we have taken out the 2 Protects from both Gambit and the Blastoise.
So now it's just a mind game of whether Quick Guard is going to get clicked on Doominik's side here.
The thing is, though, we've seen one thing that is majorly informative in that last turn. Both Sneaslers are speed tying. We are going to see Doominik Sneasler fall to the Sucker Punch from this +2 King Gambit. Close Combat coming out from the Sneasler. 42%! Is this Blastoise clicking Spout or... Oh, I do not know how much I like this in this specific situation, but we are going to get the Shell Smash. +2 attack, special attack speed, -1 defense and special defense! R2-D2? Oh, that's Masshold.
Hi, Masshold.
I just saw go R2-D2 and my brain just short-circuited for a second. We're going to see the R2-D2, the Masshold themselves even, because they're a bundle of mouses. This could always be follow me to prevent the Sucker Punch from killing, and it's exactly that.
Yeah, I think this will confirm to us that Sinistcha is not in the back here, so it will be
Sucker Punch!
And the Sucker Punch goes off.
Oh my!
Because of the follow me, Water Spout, and it picks up the double knockout. This is now a 3v2
with a +2 special attack, practically negating a lot of that base power drop from the Blastoise. This is a great position for Doominik now. We are going to see Aerodactyl now. Depending on how this Blastoise is EV'd, there is a world where a +2 Blastoise outspeeds Mega Aerodactyl at max jolly speed. I don't think you need much investment when you're a Mega Blastoise, but you need a little bit. And if it is the case, follow me, Water Spout could just be the safest play.
Yeah, you'll protect your Blastoise for that one turn, and then after that you can do another follow me, Dark Pulse, and Basculegion is gone. Somebody's in a really tough position here, and I don't know how he's going to recover from it.
Yeah, this Aerodactyl doesn't have Protect or a way to stop this Water Spout. So it is the safest follow me Water Spout as long as you're confident this Blastoise outspeeds the Aerodactyl. Because if not, Wabbledy Rock Slide flinch and kills your Blastoise. But we see Dark Pulse.
Not wanting to take the chance with that Water Spout, it seems.
That is completely understandable. And that is the Aerodactyl down. It is a 1v3. Mousehold falls to the Wave Crash. However, that recoil is going to take the Life Orb recoil and the Wave Crash recoil. What is the last one from Doominik? Show us. And it's the Incineroar! The Intimidate will activate! Oh.
This is now
Dark
effectively
Pulse.
going to be...
I think this game is sealed now between Dark Pulse and Darkest Lariat, your Belgium Hall of Fame winner of the 2026 season, Doominik Melentin. Well played, trainers.
What a set. Some insane battles there. Going back and forth. The Dark Pulse did not take that risk of what's about missing the KO. Just going, you know what? I can lose my mouse hold here. That's okay.
Sorry.
I don't need it. Incineroar comes in.
I've just seen it from Doominik just pull out the I'm Alpha Ace, whatever the shirt said. I'm so sorry if I just mispronounced it. But that was an insane finals. And it's been an insane tournament run for every single player that signed up for this. We've got to witness some incredible games, both myself, Decrepit, and everyone that has participated throughout this tournament. And it has been an absolute incredible tournament to watch. Congratulations, Doominik, for the well-deserved win. Congratulations, Semih, for making it so far, and congratulations to everyone who participated. This has been incredible. I don't know if you've got anything else you want to say, Jack?
Honestly, just exactly what you said. The plays from this tournament have been insane. Back and forths of just reads and just overall great plays. I don't have words that could describe this.
I can. I'm definitely taking a notebook out after this tournament and kind of jotting down ideas for my own best of 3 games on the ladder later on. But I've been Mr. Gardener. This has been Decrepit. Thank you for joining us for this lovely finals and this lovely tournament. Thank you and good night.